Okay guys, now this is a full set question. Your final exam question also will be look like that, exactly similar. Okay, there's no difference. So it's like now we are like discussing the exam question here. The numbers only will be different in the exam. Okay, now look at question number 3. What is the required? A. Find the trend using moving average. Okay, trend means moving average, right? B. Find mean seasonal factor using additive model. So now we're going to use the formula to find. C. Forecast sales for the first 2 quarters of year 5. Okay, so that's the last part. So we do it slowly one by one. Okay, it's going to be very long. We'll take an hour to finish up. Okay, now let's start. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to recopy back the question into what? Column format. Okay, if not we cannot calculate. Yeah, difficult. So always you do this in the exam also, yeah. Okay. If not, it's difficult to calculate. Next. Moving total. Moving average. And also we're going to do it together, the formula for the part B. It's all together here. Okay, even though the required ABC, we're going to do it together. Okay. The formula is what? Additive. S equals to Y minus what? C. That's a formula. Okay. So we're going to do it together. So this is going to be your A answer, which is the what? Trend, correct? Okay. The moving average is your trend. So that's your A answer. This is going to be the working, not the answer. Just the working for what? Part B. Just the working. So trend means what? T, correct? Okay, trend is the T. What is your Y here? Y is your sales, which is the Y, actual value. Sales was the actual value. Okay, the Y. So as usual, again, we have the total for how much? 4. So how much is that? Check, is that correct? How do you get the same answer? So double check again, one number wrong, then the whole thing will collapse. Then you plus, you divide by how much? 8. How much you get? Check your moving average, is that correct? So that's it, everyone. Okay, next, let's move on to the formula. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take the sales minus the what? The moving average. Because your sales is your Y, am I right? Okay, sales is your Y minus your T. T is your moving average. So minus how much we get? So you have a negative answer, also you have a positive answer. If you get negative, make sure you put negative, don't forget. Check, is that correct? Make sure double check, yeah? No, we won't get the answer. So basically, okay, can we move on to the next part? Next working, everyone? Yep. We're still in the part B here, haven't finished yet, remember? We just did the working for the B, okay? Next. So guys, now I know a bit confusing here because the year also 1, 2, 3, 4, quarter also 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Now over here, this is your year, which is the column format. This is your year. The row over here, this is your what? Quarter. Okay, just put a note. Always year comes here, and the quarter comes here. Year can be quarter or it can be days or whatever. Okay. So now what we're going to do here is, guys, whatever that is calculated just now in your B over here, the working, copy back into the table over here. Okay, follow exactly, copy back into the table. So make sure you copy correctly here. Okay, copy back, then we calculate, get the final answer for the B. So first 2 quarter we don't have, am I right? Then how much is that? Negative 9.75. $24.75. $10.37. $26.13. 12.5. $31.27. Okay, so you come back to the table. Okay. So once again, okay. Now, so then you total up how much you get. Okay, total up how much you get. Make sure you include the negative here, don't forget. You also have a negative, positive, and so on. So once again, all of you get the same answer? Check. Okay. Okay, now next, average. So average means we must divide with something, am I right? Again, they are how much? Are you sure 4? Are you sure 8? Let me tell you, it's not 2, 8, not 4, no, 3. Okay? How many numbers in total here? 3. So you divide by 3. Okay? Yeah. 8. So how much you get? 8.79. So guys, remember, how many numbers you total up, you divide by that number. If you total up 2, then you divide by 2. Are you okay? So the exam is not always the same. Sometimes you have 2 numbers, sometimes you have 3 numbers. Okay? Now, now we need to find another total here. What do you do? Total up all these average. How much you get? You get negative 0.43? Yeah. Okay, very good. Next. Adjustment formula. Total average divided with n number. So negative 0.43 divided with how much, guys? How many number? You total how many numbers is now? Huh? Total average, how many numbers? 4. So you divide by 4. How much you get? Negative 0.1075. Now, let me tell you, only for adjustment, you take all the decimal. Only for what? Adjustment. That's why we call adjustment. We want to do adjustment over here. Okay, let me tell you later why we have to do the adjustment. Because you will get some answer over here. You need to get the answer. Okay, so what do you do? We get negative, right? Now for adjustment, if you get negative answer, you transfer as what? Positive. Remember. Okay, transfer as positive. If you get a positive answer, you transfer as negative. Please put it on, guys. Okay, don't forget. Negative transfer as positive. Positive transfer as negative answer for adjustment. Okay, you're going to do adjustment. So we get negative answer, transfer as positive answer. So 0.1075. Okay. So we transfer as positive. Next. What do you do? You take your average plus your adjustment. You will get your what? Adjustment average. How much? Plus here, average plus what? Adjustment. You will get your adjustment average. How much is that? Done? All of you can see myself? Now, final touch. But not least. Okay, final but not least. Now, what do? Plus all these. Adjustment average, how much you get? Do you get 0.01? Which is what? 0. Yeah. You must get 0. Okay. Not to say you must get 0. Nearest to what? 0. Always 0.01 or negative 0.01. Okay. Because of the rounding error. You use all the numbers, you get exactly. What happens if you never get 0 in the exam? Then something wrong somewhere lah. Okay. 0 lah. Okay. Now, guys, listen. So far again. Now, adjustment average. What answer is this? No, not 0. What answer is that? We are finding for what answer? The S. Okay? Yeah, the seasonal factor. This is your answer. Adjustment average. That is your answer. Okay? This is your S. Remember that. Not your S. Okay? That is your seasonal factor answer. So, we have completed the part B successfully. Next, part C. Okay? Haven't finished yet. We just complete part B. Okay guys, listen. Now, look at your part C. What they say here. Forecast sales for the first 2 quarters of what? Year 5. Now guys, let me ask one question. First 2 quarters, which quarter? 1 and? Okay, very good. So quarter 1 and quarter 2 of year 5, we have to find that what's going to be the sales. So how do we find? We're going to do a reverse calculation. Okay, we're going to reverse it out. First step number 1 in your part C. Okay. First step, find what? Average increase or what? Decrease in trend. Formula. So that's the formula. Last T minus first T divided with n minus 1. T means trend, am I right? Don't forget. Okay. So what do you do, guys? Can you go back to the working earlier that we did? Your trend. Go and find for your what? Last trend and what? First trend. How much is that? So trend means moving average, correct? So this is your what? Last trend, and this is going to be the what? First trend. Okay? Last trend, first trend. Number? How many numbers we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay? So we got 12 numbers. One three 1.75 minus 77.7, 12 minus 1. How much you get? So do you get 4.91? Now if you get a positive, that means what? Increase. If we get negative, then decrease. Okay? So 4.91. So that means every quarter, guys, what is this amount for? Every quarter, it is increased by how much? 4.91 in average. Okay? Increased by 4.91. Step 2. Trend for quarter 1 of year 5 and trend for quarter 2 of year 5. Okay? The first step, we find how much it is increase or decrease. Next step, we need to find the trend itself, how much. For what? The quarter 1 of year 5 and quarter 2 of year 5. Okay, everything done? Now let's go back to the question here. Year 5, quarter 1, quarter 2. I have to find them, right? And you also need to find what? We need to find the sales, correct? That's the question. Before we find sales, we need to find what? Trend. That is what we're doing. Now, from here to here, how many steps we move forward? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 for quarter 1, and one more is what? 4 times for quarter 2. So far so good? Okay, 4 times move forward, correct? Again, repeat. From the last trend, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 times move forward. So 3 times for quarter 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 for quarter 3. Are we okay? Now, so over here, 131.75 from the last trend plus 3 times with what? 4.91. Why we must times with 4.91? Because each quarter increase by how much? 4.91. So 3 times. How much is that? Four times 4.91. How much? So we already find the friend. Step number 3. Final step. Okay. Yeah, wow. Okay. Kira, final step. Now what is that? That's the 4th step. 5th step, find the what? Sales. Okay. Now we're going to use the formula, guys, over here. What is the actual formula? S equals to y minus t. Question is, we need to find what? The sales. Sales is a what? Y. So if you reverse, it becomes what? Y equals to what? S plus t. Very good. Okay. Do we have the S? Yes, just now we calculated part B, right? That is the S. T, we just only calculated. Your step number 2. That's your T, correct? So over here, guys, quarter 1. What is your S for quarter 1? Go back to the table. 8 point. This is your quarter 1, correct? Look at that. Quarter 1. S, 8.9. So take the 8.9 plus 146.48. This value comes over here. How much you get? So for quarter 2, you take from what? Quarter 2 value over here, negative what? 24.27. And this value comes over here. Okay, so if you look at the book answer, do you get the answer? Yes. If you round it up to the nearest 100,000, you should get what? 155 000, and nearest 100,000 127 000. Correct? So much okay guys? So this is the full set question. Your final exam also will be something like this. Full set. Okay. Not bad, 43 minutes.